Good morning. Good morning, my general collective, y'all. It has been a minute. It's been a minute, y'all. Going without recording, even for a couple of days, seems like a long time now, but trying to blend this with regular life. Well, regular life. Life is life. Ain't no fake one. So today I asked about a message. I have been having recovery on my mind lately, so that's the message I'm going to speak about because it's the future, it's the present actually that's going to lead us forward. I believe we need forward motion. It's good we know about the things and the struggles that we have been going through. We also need to know what to do after. Okay, we have that problem. Now, what do we do? How do we move forward? How do we adjust ourselves? How do we adjust to this new way of life? So that's a goal. Hopefully we can get an answer to that somewhere in this message. That's definitely what I asked for today. Some clarity on recovering after heartbreak. And we know heartbreak can come from multiple directions. We got a jumper. The first one out is Two-Face. Let's see where this goes. Y'all, sorry, I'm adjusting. I got this laptop on the stand. Hopefully it doesn't get too wobbly for me. But again, the first card we have out this morning is Two-Face, Double Life, Cheater, Backstabber. That goes with what we just opened up this about, right? Amazing that's the flyer, the first flyer. This is something that you've been dealing with. Some of you've been dealing with a two-faced person. This could be, I don't like to start out because I don't like to put blame on relationships and spouses all the time, because people get to thinking, hey, you're talking about me, no. Now, life situations, I'm gonna chime in for my people if I have experience in it and I think it's something that is useful for you or a tool or a tip. I'm gonna share it, no matter who it offends. If it can help someone else, get a little further in life and it's just bothering somebody's ego, yeah, I'm not worried about the ego. But if it can help this person grow in another way and continue on their road, please take the information, bless yourself with it, and go on. But again, today it seems like this is one of the topics we will be talking about. Someone has been living a double life. Someone's been cheated on. Someone has been backstabbed, and someone is the backstabber. And you would need recovery after dealing with issues like that within any relationship. And especially with someone being two-faced, that means they are with you. Or I call that riding the fence. And if we're going to be talking about spouses, which is the first thing, let me sit these down. If we're going to be talking about that with spouses, what good is a two-faced spouse, baby? What good is a two-faced spouse? You believe your spouse is, you're here, there, everywhere, everything. And then you find out they're the complete opposite. They are your enemy. That is a horrible feeling. And you do need recovery after that because you're about to have a whole completely different life. Even if you decide to stay with this person, now you have to decide what information to protect. You're going to be on guard because you don't know, Um, sorry, y'all. Is that the time in my hair? You don't know. You don't know where you stand. It opens insecurity, inferiority. This one, this one topic. Yeah, we'll continue on. We're 5 minutes in, just talking about that, ain't we? What else? What other messages do we have related with recovery this morning, Father? How do we heal? How do we start? Whoa. You could be feeling like you're drowning, like you're in over your head. Whoa. You can feel like you're drowning in over your head, overextended at the rock bottom after dealing with this. Who wouldn't, honestly? Who wouldn't? After dealing with this, you know? After dealing with being backstabbed, cheated on, you know? Go over these other cards. These didn't flip. I don't want to take them because they didn't flip. I like flips. I like the ones that flip over. And then, you know, it gives you, they say you may be considering and having wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. This all comes along with it. You know, you find out the things you get, your mind gets to wondering, where did we go wrong? You know, I don't, it's a LTD song out here. It's Where Did We Go Wrong? I'm not going to sing it to y'all, but, you know, it is LTD. Is that, where did we go wrong? I can't remember the words to it. I'm going to have to look that up. Y'all listen to it too if y'all find it. I was going to say tag it in the comments, but no. I know it. Hopefully, y'all, I got my little tissue got stuff flying everywhere. Sorry, y'all. I got sinus issues. I cut grass yesterday. But again, you know, you get to thinking. You can't help it. You can't help it when you find out things like this. It's going to stay on your mind no matter whether you sleep in the shower, on the toilet. You got to think about it. Thinking about giving this person a second chance. What could I have done differently? Nothing. You having nostalgic thoughts about the good times. But, you know, and then, you know, on the other hand, they've got you feeling bad. That's two-faced too, honestly. Those are two different aspects of feelings. One moment you feel like you're drowning in over your head, rock bottom. There's no way of fixing this. How can I go on after this? That all goes with drowning. Drowning in emotions and feelings. And then there's the wishful thinking. Maybe I should give it another chance. Maybe they've changed. Yeah. You know who and what you're dealing with. If they have done this, this is who they are. With you. That is who they are with you. Father, why does this person feel that is? Why did this person do this? Why did they go that route? Hopeless. Lost, depression. Oh, wait. They did it because they're lost, depressed. You see that bottom word down there. I don't talk about that much. I've seen all of those within my life. I have. Dealing with these issues here, honestly. When people get to drowning and feeling hopeless, rock bottom, you know, that's a main, a go-to, I'll say. You know, that's the next reaction that most people have. Honey. Running, escape, denial, excuses. I asked, why is this person like that? And they're like that with you. Are you the established person? You're the settled, secured, and it has wealthy. Wealth. Wealth is in a million forms, y'all. Wealth comes in a million different forms, y'all. That person sent you running, didn't they? You had to take your wealth, your security, and establish this is what you had to take back. This is what you had to take back. And that has this person feeling like this. They've lost the most stable, secure person or thing in their life. Now it's them that's feeling drowning. I'm going to put that with them because they hoping that you have the wishful thinking. It is they wishful thinking. They can keep wishfully thinking because you on your way. And you finna be healing with Shanny P. You finna be healing with Shanny. Because that's all I promote here. We gonna heal and grow because there is a tomorrow. There is a tomorrow. And if we are lucky enough to wake up, we will be here for that tomorrow. So we need to be mentally strong to carry on. I'm not trying to rhyme you all. I do it naturally, so please don't laugh. Don't think it's a thing of trying to be funny. It is my real message. Please take the real message. Your distance has helped you, honey. Your distance going through a divorce, separation. Hey, that's the best move to remove yourself from the situation. It's time to get yourself together and move on. It's hard. I wonder what kind of time frame we are talking about. I'm gonna have to look into some more before we go. I'm definitely gonna look into some more before we go. It's 7. So you've been distant, divorced, or ghosted this person, or separated from this person, and you've had a glow up, honey. New opportunities. If you have not, that is when your glow up will come. Sorry, y'all, I got these little flyways. But this is how they came out. Your glow up is after your distance. It always works like that, though. Once you get that trouble, when I don't mean to say mind altering. When you get, I'll call them a mental block. They are not a mental block. It's not a nice way to say it, a distraction. Because this is the person that you're into. They are not a distraction. But focusing on a relationship pulls you away. It can, if you don't have those things in order. If you don't prioritize yourself, they can put you to where you start pouring more into the other person. And you start leaving yourself out bit by bit by bit by bit. And before you know it, you're all for them and they're all for them. So who is for self? So when you get that distance from the relationship and your emotions start healing, your headaches start leaving, your skin start going, you start pouring into yourself, you're drinking more water, you're drinking more vegetables, you're paying attention more to the things that are good for you. After you create that distance, they're gonna see it and they really gonna be feeling. After you have this glow up. Ooh, and I flipped it over, honey. I flipped it over on drowning. Oh. Ooh. Okay, but this glow up is gonna produce new opportunities, possibly a new career and a successful business. Because how could it not? You're looking good, you're feeling good, you're moving differently. People are going to see that and start acknowledging, hey, I didn't know you thought like blah, blah, blah. I didn't know you You're looking good. I've never seen this side of you. I've never seen, I never knew your attitude was this way. You know, once you start clearing out, once you start clearing out junk, I just call it junk because it is. It just gathers up and it starts working on you. You can be the most positive or even neutral person in situations like this if you are not, emotionally prepared for this battle. It will change you. It will change you. We have any other messages, Father? Because we got this blow up coming. We moving on, and that show go with the message today. Yes, I said show, like sure does, because my message today, and I wrote it. It's about recovery, healing after heartbreak, and I love these cards that came out with it. When the message is right, it's just right. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Y'all. You get this distance and you get that freaking glow up. The new career, successful business. Rather it is cooking out that kitchen selling plates. I don't know if desserts and things are like that or somebody does that. Entrepreneurship. New opportunities. That's what I said. I just call out what I know, what I hear. But they said waves are coming, honey. Emotions, worry, and fear. That person worrying about it. You know what they worried about. That's what they worried about. I'd be worried about it too. You shouldn't have been playing these games, baby. You should not have been playing these games. For real, these are mental games. To me, this feels like mental games. They played around and you found out, and they're used to doing this. So this is not their first time. I don't know if it's with you. This is not the first time that they've done this, either to you or someone else. This is the way that this person moves. You didn't know it, and that may be why they sought after you. You created that distance. You took off and took your blessings with you. As you should. Who else they gonna give them to? Who else? I'm gonna leave them with you. You didn't want them. You didn't even treat them right while you had them. So why would I leave my blessings, my anointing with you? They for me anyway. But this person, and it's gonna, this separation and this love, it's gonna cause waves of emotions for you too. Because again, you are learning to grow. You are learning to be patient with yourself. And these are things I'm trying to teach you. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to speak positive to yourself. It may take some mirror work for you, honey. This person did some work on you. Yeah. And when I'm talking about work, I'm just talking about within a relationship. I don't know about all that other stuff. I don't know about it. I don't even let my mind go that way. I don't have the capacity for it. Anywho. But waves of emotions, worry and fear about a masculine. A masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. They're worried about that coming up for you, baby. I sound like that woman on TikTok, baby. Honey, they gonna be wishing. It is gonna be a wishful thing for them, asking for a second chance. They gonna feel hopeless afterward, though. Yes, they're worried about you creating intimacy with someone, finding a new, mutual respect. Is that what this masculine energy is bringing with them? Hey, okay, so that's another message for someone. You have the person that cheated on you. You have them worried about you finding a new masculine energy and because you separated from them. And the others, they just worried about themselves. But this one, they know someone is coming through. That's what it looked like to me. They know that someone is going to come through and offer and have you going through waves of emotion in a good way, bringing intimacy. That's what has them hopeless. Mutual respect, unity, closeness with a authoritative, disciplined father figure, masculine energy. And they're gonna have you up in your feelings too. This masculine energy. You gotta have both y'all in your feelings. One, because they can't get their baby back, and the other, because you my baby now. I'm with it. I am with it. Father, do we have any messages? I'm going to close it out. I'm not going to keep y'all all morning. But we're going to work on this healing. So you can get this intimacy. You can't get there with your head all in the clouds thinking about Two-Faced Tina, Two-Faced, I don't want to say Tyrone. That's the name that come up with Two-Faced Tyrone over here, you know. You got other things you could be doing with this heart and this wealth. And it seems like you're a pretty stable person. Okay, Lord, you don't want to give me no messages on that, but he dropped these 3. Are these not 3, honey? Ooh. These things you've been dealing with, honey, golly. You got that intimacy coming through you. This masculine energy that came through to sweep you up, honey. You got envy coming through. And I know all of these are dark. So it's got to be this person that you got away from. Envious. Y'all look. These are all dark. This dark chunk. I know this is related to what you walked away from. I'm going to read them. Envy, resentful, competitive. And who wants to be competitive with the person that they are in love with? We don't compete, we work together. We are a team, a unit. Envy, that's probably what led to this two-facedness, people being jealous, envious of the light. I wish I had a camera that aimed down, you all. Because you're over here, I see established, running, because you're running away from here. Established, wealthy, settled, looking for your person to settle down with. And I don't even like saying settle down with, to live your life with your partner. And somebody that came through and offering intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness, where this person only offered the opposite. And you can only imagine that's how they would feel. Yeah, they're jealous that you've moved on, because they know you finna have it going on with this person. They know the kind of love that you provide. They know the kind of person that they screwed over, is what I'll say. Now they're sitting envious, resentful, and still out here seeking their thrills. That's what led them to this now. Seeking thrills, continuous cycles, over and over, the same mistakes, the same two-faced backstabbing, addictions, bad decisions, narcissistic, egotistical. This person thought you'd never leave. They thought they had you wrapped around their finger. Honey, they are fragile. They're an opportunist. And this opportunity has walked out of their life. This opportunity has escaped. Egotistical, opportunities, fragile. We know. And the roles can be flipped. Please flip them. Women, if you know you, this two-faced backstabbing cheater person, flip it. You know your life. I'm reading for a group, and I only have a couple of minutes. I think there's been 3 different messages within here. So take the gems that are for you and flip what is flipped and adjust it. Adjust that story to correct yourself. For real. That no judgment. No judgment. Life is about growth. Again, recovery. Recovery means we are healing something. You never know what you are going to gain from healing. You may have a whole new aspect or introspect, however you say it, on life. You may have a new outlook on life. You look around. You might be somebody that doesn't like outside. You look around, next thing you know, you're out fishing. You're out in nature. That's where you find your peace. You never know where your journey is going to take you. You really don't. You really, really don't. Once you clear out distractions, is what I will say. Because sometimes people push their energy onto you. You absorb it. Everybody doesn't know how to turn that energy off. Some people, it can turn you into the very monster that you hate. It can. I know you've seen it too. People in these ugly relationships, they turn right into the same monster that they're sitting next to. And who is winning there? Both of them be sitting around miserable. Who wants to chase after, I say, tail all their life? Okay, you get that, but where's the growth? Where is the stability? And what are we doing? Do we have a mission? What are we doing? Because if it's just screwing, okay, do that. How long you want to do that? How long do you want to do just that? It's not going to hold attention for very long. It's nice. It's a nice pastime and it's a nice activity. Okay, and my idea now is, now what? Now what do we do? What's next? There might be a problem. There might be. Y'all got my nose. My nose has not been running. Looky here. But today, pick to have good vibes, honey. Live in the moment and be hopeful. Be hopeful. Be optimistic. And your success is going to come. We getting this riff-raff out your life. And we on to another day. We go heal. Y'all, I pray. I pray a lot. I pray a lot. And it's small, simple prayers. I have a Facebook group, and I go on there. If I'm not in my Facebook group, it's called Covered in God's Grace and Mercy. If I'm not on that, I'm on TikTok. I read inspirational cards. They're just little Bible quotes, and we build conversation off of them. And it produces growth. So if you all think about that, I am Shan Allison 6 on TikTok, and Shan Allison on Facebook. If you want to consider joining the group, it's just for a daily message. It's keeping us encouraged and growing and developing through the day. And I tell everybody, it's a chance. You get a chance to say that you praise the Lord in about 15 minutes through the day, and you're done. And you're done. Not to shorten His presence, but acknowledgement is more than, I'm sure it's more than a lot of us have been doing. It's a lot more than has been done. And it'll start to make a change in you. And that is part of recovery also. Pray for your strength. Pray for your areas of weakness. Be hopeful and start a work in yourself. Start a work in yourself. And before you know it, I'm so serious. A month of doing it, you'll see how much you've grown, how much your prayer has grown, how much prayer comes natural to you, how much your attitude settles. Things don't get you in such an uproar instantly as they may have before. You'll start learning, oh, that ain't nothing. I'll let you have that. You having a bad morning, that's not me. It'll help you start sorting what's yours to carry and what's not. What people are trying to project onto you, and you'll start bouncing it right back to them. Oh yeah, you're not in the best mood today. I'll get with you another time. And that helps people auto correct also, whether you know it or not. They'll start thinking and second guessing. They said, am I acting like, is my attitude showing today? Yes, it is. But again, be hopeful, inspired, optimistic, because we finna grow, baby. We finna grow. Starting today. Let's grow. Is it Ann Nesby? I watched her yesterday on Cadillac Chronicles, I believe, on YouTube. She was on there singing her song, Be Optimistic, because you can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. I know it sounds cliche, y'all, but take what I'm saying seriously. I put it the ways that I know you can understand what I'm trying, because I feel these things, so I have to figure out the words to put with them to push the message I'm feeling. So be optimistic. You have walked out of the storm. Congratulations. And if you haven't walked out of the storm, you are acknowledging the storm. And these are going to be the steps. These are going to be our steps. These are going to be our steps. Y'all have a good day. I'm Shanny P. I will be back with another message. And remember, there is recovery after love. And during, honestly. Recovery after love, recovery after heartbreak. And honestly, this can be with a friendship. This can be with a friendship or a lover. And I want to say family. We'll say family also. But again, y'all, an epiphany brought this to you. And Epiphany brought this message to me this morning just for you all. So let's both take this message in, honestly. I'm sure there's more than one situation in my life that I can apply this message to, honestly. This is more. I always like to look at the bottom of the pile to see. Epiphany, time, delay, procrastination, too busy. Suffering in silence, honey, that's their business. Heads in the clouds and living in delusion. Cut those ties. Cut ties. And you'll cut chaos out of your life. Once you can cut chaos out of your life, honey, your thinking gets so clear, it can scare you. But it does, it helps you to start, hey, that's that person's consequences from their bad decisions. They lost a gem. And let them feel and understand that they have lost that gem. That's not your problem. They wanted to play games. They didn't cherish the relationship. They took it for granted. Sending mixed signals. Now they're antisocial. They may have put you in your feelings. They may have had you being antisocial. But that's a lot of people's plans when they plan to do you. When they plan to get controlling and extremely that narcissistic card that came out. Yeah, they want you antisocial, feeling left out. And that's why they getting the consequences that they have. They are shattered, sitting around gossiping. Ooh, who we talking about, y'all? I was through with this message, I thought. Honey, I see sipping, gossiping. They can't believe you making this move. Who she think she is? Who you think he is to leave me? You know the narcissist dolls. They shattered, broken, having nightmares and failures. Puzzled about how you got the strength. Y'all don't play with me because I can put this stuff together real quick. They puzzled. They gossiping, broken, and confused without you. And that's the state that they wanted you in so that they could take over you. You know, have you their way, mold you their way. And that's the end of the chunk that came out, y'all. Apply it. Apply it, please. Listen to this more than once if you need to for growth. I'm growing too, y'all. Stick with me. Let's just keep growing. Recovery after heartbreak, whether it's relationship, friendship. Relationship is family also. Relationship is just a relationship with another. Woo. I feel good after that one, y'all. I hope it brings some relief to you all. Keep pushing because I'm here to keep pushing right behind you. I'm right here pushing and we go grow together. If y'all have stuck around this long, please put a P in the comments and I'm gonna know y'all was listening. Y'all trying to shuffle these cards, they all want to go. That one drowning card, my dog got a hold to, so it messed up my whole deck sometimes. Sorry, y'all. My mom woke up early this morning. But thank y'all for your time. Continue to grow. Continue to hold on to yourself. And focus on rebuilding you. It's okay. One day at a time. You heal one day at a time. One moment at a time. One instance at a time. You didn't get here in one clump. You know? So, nothing in life is like that. Everything is a build up. Everything is a build up. Block them. Y'all. Thank y'all for y'all time. I'm Shanny P and I'm out, y'all. Thank you for your time, y'all. Don't forget to leave a P in there. I got some subscribers now. I was not expecting any because I'm here to spread love. I'm not for it. If that comes out in a message, I will convey it. But I'm here for growth, healing, and messages that we need to know, especially dealing with dangers and things like that. If dangers and things like that are coming our way, I want to be the one to expose those and a method out of it, a method around it. Or if it has happened, how do we work through it? That is pretty much the type of person that I am. I don't know if you call it solutionist, mediator. Okay, this happened. How do I continue on? Is my lane, as I'll say. That's pretty much what will be here. But again, thank y'all for your time. I'm Shanny P and I'm out. I gotta get ready for work.